dumbbell forward into reverse lunge. So with all lunge variations, we're trying to be mindful about how narrow our stance is in that kind of like forward direction, and then how spread out my feet are when I'm transitioning between the forward and into the reverse lunge. So in an ideal world, we're gonna try to keep my feet about hip width apart. And then when I come to that lunge position, I'm not so over exaggerated that I'm really arching through my low back and my front shin is staying vertical. I try to take like a more of a compact setup to where I'm in that bottom position. The shin angle is relatively close to my trunk angle when I have those dumbbells in my hand. And then the other piece is if you overstride or if you take too far of a step, when you go to come back out of that lunge, it's gonna feel super awkward, and you'll see people that will swing the weights or they'll kind of throw their trunk back to create momentum. So if you find that that's you, play with how far you're stepping into that forward and into the reverse lunge. And then the other piece of this is trying to make it a smooth motion. So sometimes it's coordination, sometimes it's strength issues. When you're doing this, we're trying to transition from that forward into a reverse lunge, one, without creating that momentum with my trunk, without swinging my arms or the weight, and then without having to put my foot down in that mid stance position. So if I'm forward, I'm trying to come out of it, go to the reverse lunge, and I'm transitioning and pivoting over my left foot here as it's fixed to the ground. And then as you go through these, again, you're being mindful of your positioning, meaning you're not crossing your feet over. If my feet stay hip width apart, I'm much more stable. I'm not overstriding so that I'm not overarching into my back, those types of things. Making sure that you're breathing, embracing, trying to train throughout a full range of motion. If this is something that causes a little bit of irritability, reduce the range of motion, reduce the load, reduce the rep count, whatever it may be. Reach out to your coach if you're in our facility. If you're one of our online clients, reach out to us through the online communications and we can make some adjustments through the programming.